Hey, what's up? It's Joe. Welcome to my 5-Minute Friday for August 9th. So I'm actually recording this the day before because tomorrow morning, which will be Friday, I'll be on a plane to the Bay Area to finish recording the final course for my 4-part 16-week data engineering specialization, which I'm doing with DeepLearning.AI, and it's going to be on Coursera. I think, August 28th is when the first 3 courses drop. So we actually just announced the pre-enrollment this week, and the response has been awesome. So thanks to everybody who's showing interest in this course. I hope it lives up to your expectations. I think the interesting thing about making a course when you've written a book is Fundamentals of Data Engineering was very much intended to be a book that stood the test of time, right? As much as a book can stand the test of time in today's environment. But I think it was Bill Inman who actually suggested that Matt and I really remove any references to technology, or if we do it, provide, this is a contemporary example of technologies today, but it might change. And it was interesting at the time when we wrote the book, I think like over half of the technology examples that we had cited, whether the companies or open source projects or whatever, most of those were sort of on the way out, like companies that got bought, went out of business and so forth. So it was a good reminder to keep things agnostic. So that's what you do for a book, at least in my opinion, is keep it technology agnostic. But for a course, courses are different. Courses are meant to provide you with hands-on instruction that really helps push you in more of a sort of classroom setting, right? Whether that's on demand or whether that's a workshop, the whole point is to help you push your skills in an applied manner. Whereas I think a book is very much there to help you understand things at a conceptual level. This is my philosophy on these two mediums. My next book that I'm working on for data modeling, it'll probably have some compendium courses and code examples outside of the book, but the book is really meant to be the book that you'd pick up, in 10, 20 years and still be a valuable reference. And so that's how I approach writing books. Honestly, the book's, been taking a bit longer. I made the classic mistake of pursuing a course and a book at the same time, a bit ambitious, but my attention right now is squarely on the course, but that's going to be wrapping up soon. So my attention after the course is over is going to be back on the book. But to make a course of this magnitude, for Coursera alongside DeepLearning.AI is definitely a huge honor and a huge privilege. And, there's going to be a lot of attention on it. So it has to be great. There's not any room for mediocrity. And so if the book is taking a bit longer, I do apologize, but know that my attention is also on just making sure that the things I produce are of the highest quality possible. I don't think history is going to look back and say, oh, well, he was a few weeks late on the book or a few months late. I don't think that's how it works, right? History does remember if you have something that's of high enduring quality or, conversely, something that's a steaming pile of crap. So, and I think especially in this day and age where it's easier and easier to churn out content with generative AI, just the need for very high quality, curated and thoughtful, books, courses, and other types of content, the imperative is just that much greater to really take the time to craft something worth putting out there. If you're not going to put the time to craft something worth putting out there, then don't do it. And so anyway, that's my approach to content. You'll be learning more about, my next phase that I'm embarking on probably this fall. But, I think it's probably no secret I'm working on something that is publishing and content related. I'm very excited about this. I actually feel like this could be the golden age of content precisely because the opportunity of producing AI-generated drivel is, I think people are going to want to see a counterbalance to that. So I'm working on that. I'm not going to give you too many details yet, but if you've been following what I'm working on, then that probably gives you a bit of a hint. Other things in my mind, I'm just recovering from jet lag. I was on a 2-week vacation with my family over in Europe. So it was nice to, kind of unplug for a bit. Actually got quite a bit of writing done on the trip, but yeah, I'm just spending the first part of this week just getting unburied from everything because you can imagine 2 weeks off means, there's it's not like the work doesn't get done. It just gets deferred. So that's where I am right now. But yeah, thanks for your support. Just wanted to give you kind of a glimpse behind two big projects I'm working on, and give you some context sort of behind the scenes of what it looks like to sort of the mind of the author kind of thing. But and I think the really cool thing with working with DeepLearning.AI, and that's, if you don't know who that is, that's Andrew Ng's content company. So I had a lot of inquiries before I started working with DeepLearning.AI to do a course based on the fundamentals of data engineering, but I turned everybody down. I didn't feel like anybody could really produce high quality content, at least to my standards. I have extremely high standards for this kind of stuff. But I felt like, when Andrew and his team had reached out, that felt like a very good home for the book. It just felt like a very good fit. Like Andrew's machine learning courses are legendary. I consider those to be the best courses of all time, period, in the fields of tech or data. So it's a huge honor to work with a team like DeepLearning.AI and Andrew, and just very thankful for that opportunity. The whole team is just amazing. Everyone's really smart and just dedicated to producing the best courses possible. So I hope you really enjoy the course. I'm very curious to see what the reception is once it lands in the public, but the only thing you can control up to that point is just making sure that you've left it all in the ring, so to speak, just making sure you've done the best that you think you can do. And I think we've done that with this course. So anyway, that same level of attention again is going to be on the book, and it'll be out this year, I guess. So I was hoping to get it done by September, but just with things the way they are, it is what it is. So I'm not gonna sacrifice quality just to push something out there either. So anyway, again, thanks to the Deep Learning crew for the course. It's been awesome to work with everybody there. Thanks to you for your continued support. And I hope you have a good weekend. I'm just going to be in a studio all weekend, just recording. So that's what I get to do. So hopefully you have a lot more fun than that. But anyway, have a good one. Take care.